guys, let's get down to the field.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? We're here.
And the Longhorns will kick
We got Oregon this week. Hopefully, we can find a way to get a dub. So we all know how last week went. So as always, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're trying to bring this back 1-1. It's the thing I hate, the whole button shifting. I'm so used to double tapping RB.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game.
Why is that switching my guy?
And they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh man, make that statement. Make that early.
I don't understand.
Of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so and so.
Like, what am I doing that I'm changing my guy every single time? Screen.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
That's a good spin. Let's settle down.
And they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. More to the air.
Alright, why is every time I go and click, like, I'm not even clicking anything and it's automatically switching to a defender?
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season.
All right, Simmons. I'll take that. Don't get caught. Don't get caught, Simmons. I will take that every single day of the week.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Davey, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore will throw. The quick out. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Here we go. Set.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on 1st down.
There we go. Good hit, good hit, good hit.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Base 27 jump. Ready.
More to the air. It's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
It's got to be a pass.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds a tight end. Now well within striking
These
distance.
short little routes are annoying, man.
Gets him a 1st at the 29. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Charcoal. Ready, go.
Looking to fire.
Good drop. 3rd and 10. Let's go.
Loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Here within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Uncorks it. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that?
Would have been great if that was a pick, but
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Pulls it in. It's Wingo.
Get Wingo a quick touch.
Quickly, minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. On target to the left. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
They'll try the run. Wide open spaces. Turning it on.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's loose and he'll take it to the house.
What's going on? Wait.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago.
I kind of like the passing in this better this year, it seems. My first game, I couldn't do anything. That was honestly, it was the second game that I've actually played for this game so far. And this is my third, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And I'm trying to make sure that I'm following the, matchup stuff.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive.
Let's come across.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
Oh, that's a good throw.
This time it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm early.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Screen. Oh, no, it's not a screen.
Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Whittington.
That's on me. I wasn't even paying attention to that running back.
Well, this guy struggled the last time out. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things. And I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more yards in this first quarter than he did his last time out.
And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Whittington.
Sucks whenever I don't have a hard flood over there.
1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, we started this game off with a pick 6 by our defensive line. That's really helped us out tremendously.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll leave it with him.
There you go. Good gang tackle.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Should have been picked. Should have been.
It'll be 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Dances away to buy time. He'll throw it.
Come on, guys.
Incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans
let it develop.
are impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis?
What the hell's my dog barking about?
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Pick that up. Quiet the crowd down some.
Special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question.
Come on, Archie.
It was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Manning.
Man, that's in your hands.
Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun.
That's stupid. That was stupid.
Had the completion, just missed it.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
I can't kick a field goal to save my life.
And send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Especially in that.
Oh, no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. On the run,
Oh, I left that whole middle wide open. Damn it.
for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Here we go, here we go. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now improvising.
Thank you.
Oh, what a play, it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points. Going for it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Longhorns! That was just as simple as play
Needed that.
and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Fighting off the defender. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Moore will throw.
I tried baiting him to throw to that running back. Just being a little bit slower out there to get it.
Offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Just keep slinging it.
There we go. Don't know what the heck happened there, but I'll take it. I will take that.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Fires to the wide out. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
Like the ball.
The lone back's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right.
Just gotta play smart. Gotta play smart.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air. It's Manning. Finds his back in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Good fall forward.
Half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in
That should have been picked.
This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack.
All right.
Great job making something.
Stops the clock.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Off play action. Working that left side now. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
No, there's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's fun.
They could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the
So with that, why'd a couple of my spots just like highlight?
Seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Military stun. Ready to go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out.
He's either going to have to go for this or...
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got
lasers, baby.
The rest of the game.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news.
I just had to let it go. I couldn't risk throwing that.
To play great in the second half.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Looking downfield, it's Manning.
Oh, that's stupid. Why didn't you cut? I thought he was going to cut.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's going for a big play downfield. And
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how did we miss that?
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third round. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space always works.
Thank you.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get... Oh, a lot of space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They want to throw it. Rush is on him. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown.
Go. Let's go.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense.
Oh, I had 5 on the way, too.
They had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're
needed something, man.
And let's see where this team can go.
I could not. I started moving the ball last week against Ohio State. Like, the score was definitely not what it showed, but I just couldn't get it figured out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
That's wide open.
First down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Take that, 16.
It's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one.
I'm stuck.
And see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the
Ow.
It's Benson. They've got it to the 49-yard line. And
How does that one go through?
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows.
So why are those zones highlighted?
Every play here in the second half moving forward.
Good sack.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
At this point, like, I know he's nothing but pass.
Came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Moore will throw. Finds his man. It's Moore.
Like,
they'll finally drag him.
where's those zones? Was I in a match? Cover 4 quarters.
The offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time he's got his man.
It's all right.
Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Oh, who the hell am I on?
With the catch, it's Whittington. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Got it behind the line. It's Moore. And he strides his way in.
I never changed any of my DBs on who they cover.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah,
Like,
blah.
does it always go to by speed?
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
How in the world did he miss that? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 13 over the groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's reverse. In a world of trouble.
That was terrible.
And a massive loss on that play.
It's so easy to let your eyes lie to you, to see the ball kind of go the other way. What's my assignment? My assignment is to make sure I contain on the backside. Great job by the defense, not getting fooled, playing their assignment, and making the play.
Unloads to the wideout. And that shot
Arch
falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here we go. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted.
Now it's just me playing stupid.
Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown.
I got stupid running that wide receiver reverse. Should have never did that.
Late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
More to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
It's caught downfield. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Great job.
Oh, you got that? I don't know.
Against zone coverage, you cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Catch the damn ball. I threw it late.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Wingo. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit.
Nobody blocked him.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Easy. Dropping back, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Ah.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throwing right. Got his man. Out across.
Who the hell was back there?
Out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Motion from the back.
All right, so now we just completely not.
To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they can
Nobody touched him.
These negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last.
Why are we switching, guys?
Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive
Got him.
alive. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man?
Take this down to the 2.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
I think I can leave that on now.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Yeah, good.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
GG to him.
Running backs on the ground.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher.
It's a huge win for us.
A lot of people point to this
Big win.
possible upset.
Needed it.
Really good teams. Jesse,
Especially after week 1.
Only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ugh. There's one league that I'm in. It's become a joke for Madden. Like I'm about done with that one. Let's knock out this SMU one. Now that I got things figured out, I should be fine with them.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Horned Frogs will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So SMU's offense will have the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time...
Oh, this quarterback's terrible.
First drive ends with a pick, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his legs, it's Payne. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Thank you.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready?
Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Under fire. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on his...
My offense is trash with this team.
10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that.
Why aren't we blocking?
Down conversion by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Big fella moving. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down
There we
to
go.
17.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give on the inside. Can't get him to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab, it's
I had to pick one.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike down.
Accidentally pressed.
Turns it on down
I'm telling you, this whole, it's no longer being double tap RB to contain is going to get me.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride, I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Maryland. Quick step and go. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, then this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Got a man, it's Brinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sets up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field.
Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Payne. And some room to work.
Switch me to the freaking corner would screw me.
Make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Pulls it in, it's McAllister. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
Roll it.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Ready. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Come on, set. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Horned Frogs started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
The give to the back.
Good stop.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs.
Touchdown, TCU!
That's terrible defense.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's look at that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings.
We expected to see
Don't stop.
in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Back to pass on second down. He's going to run it. Across the 45. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking downfield on first down.
Roll whenever I tell you to.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Don't throw it so he's so far downfield already.
Building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
The short hands, it's McAllister. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Turning on the jet.
Fucking hate this game.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the... And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. The defense putting points on the board.
This dude's release is freaking terrible.
By this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen.
Throw the ball, dude.
Get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll give it to the back. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got it. Now facing a third and long.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Rolls it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Run in the red zone. It's Payne. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football.
How am I supposed to cover that if my guys don't?
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Shoots it to the left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. And
I got to. I'm down too much.
Goes down at the 17. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Now adjusting. I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's loose. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Payne. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Hoover. Quickly complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chain.
Wait, I don't get it.
37. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's James. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Easy. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's a seam wide open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
That's on me.
He gets there, and they get him down
It's
at the
playing freaking
14-yard
stupid.
line. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to take a shot.
And that's just a fucking stupid ass ball.
Fourth interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Lets it fly. Give him 6. Touchdown, Horned.
What am I supposed to do when two guys can't even cover one?
And it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets to 1st down. Lots of running room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. On the run, still looking. On the move at the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's
got some room, headed to the goal line. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. There he goes! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Plows through the defense. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Line getting set on second down. To throw, it's Hoover. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Mustangs will keep this drive going, trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard
What?
to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass
No?
defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They
Give me
dominated
like
the ball game today.
3 minutes,
The
okay?
Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Looking left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Don't fucking stop.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.